good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what time it is of the day that you're watching this, but welcome to another Junior School Assembly. I'm not going to introduce this assembly today. I'm going to get somebody else to introduce it. Well, I am going to introduce it, but I'm not at the same time. A bit confusing. Outdoor Chris, over to you.
Thanks, Chris. Hi guys, you alright? Yes, today I'm going to attempt a trick shot. Trick shot? A trick shot in my garden. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Outdoor Chris. We're going to perform a trick shot. Well, he's going to perform a trick shot. I love watching trick shots. It's one of my favourite things to do, watching on YouTube. Different people attempting different things. So I thought I'd give it a go. So here is my attempt at my trick shot. His trick shot. Outside Chris's trick shot. Here it is. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? Or was it? Here's what you didn't see. It actually took a lot to get that trick shot. It took many attempts. It took a long time to finally get that ball in the bucket. It took perseverance. A perseverance is a determination to keep going, which is quite funny actually, because we need perseverance to be able to spell it, because it's such a tricky, difficult word. But I don't know about you. What do you do when things get hard? Are you somebody that perseveres, or are you somebody that gives up? One of the things that me and my family have been doing in this season of lockdown is we've been joining with thousands of other people around the world that have been doing these Joe Wicks online PE lessons. Do you know what? There's times which they're really, really hard. There's times where I just give up. There's times where I don't go to the buzzer. There's times where I just think, do you know what? 5 seconds, I'll just give up there. But there are also times where I keep going. I persevere. I keep on trying with a determination to keep seeing it through. And when we persevere, it's an amazing feeling. That sense of satisfaction, that sense of achievement is an amazing, amazing thing. Perseverance is difficult, isn't it? In the Bible, it tells us to run with perseverance, to run this race, to run this life that we all have, to run it with perseverance. Sometimes life can be a little bit difficult, can't it? And we want to give up. You know, sometimes it can be really frustrating and we want to give up. Whether that's homeschool, whether that is a football game, whether that is the idea of just being in lockdown and this whole situation, it can be really frustrating to want to give up. But we've got to keep on going. Jesus is somebody who had to face perseverance in his life. He had to keep on going. He was faced with many, many difficulties, whether it was just his friends abandoning him, people saying horrible things about him, people not accepting him and the things that he was saying. He had to persevere and keep on going. Do you know, we can ask God to help us, to strengthen us. In the Bible, it talks about praying, and we can pray to God and ask him for that help to persevere through some of the difficult times that we have to face. But a little bit before that Bible verse that I read out, it talks about throwing off all the things that hinder us, that get in the way. Could you imagine if I was to run a race in an astronaut spacesuit? Could you imagine if I was to run a race in one of those old kind of scuba diving suits that you might have seen? Massive helmet, weights all around me. Could you imagine if I was to run a race in those things? It'd be so hard. It wouldn't be suitable running gear. I would have to take off all those things to run the race with perseverance that was in front of me. Actually, there are lots of different things that get in the way, that can hinder. It might be bad habits. You know, I've got into plenty of bad habits over this season that we're currently in. It might be negative thoughts. I'm rubbish, I'm weak, I'm a failure, I can't do this. It might actually just be selfishness, thinking about me all the time. Actually throwing off the things that hinder us is a really important thing when we persevere, when we keep going. One of the best things, one of the best tools that we have is hope. Hope. Hope is a really powerful, powerful thing. And as a Christian, I have hope in Jesus. I have hope in God. No matter the difficult situations, no matter the tough times, I have a hope that not only is God with me, but He will see me through those difficult times. So today I want to encourage you to persevere. Today I want to encourage you to get rid of the things that maybe hinder, whether it is those negative thoughts, those bad habits, that selfish feeling. And I want you to focus on hope. What gives you hope in this season? Loads of things can be. And as a Christian, Jesus is somebody that gives me hope to keep going. So guys, God bless. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you soon.